guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today we are doing week number 6, I believe, of the Witchy Wisdom Wednesdays. And this one is hashtag spell wording, I believe. This is one that I chose. This is a collaboration that we do every Wednesday, and there are a few different channels that are also doing this as well. I will be putting all of their information down below to their channel, so please go and check them out. Plus, I also have a playlist for all of the Witchy Wisdom Wednesday videos. So let's just get started. So spell wording is very important to me. If you've been watching any of my recent videos, like on the elements and the one that I released yesterday, it was really very much about like the tones of the elements, and also how those same tones are definitely related to your chakras, which is our energy vortexes, right? So it leads me to wording. Because I definitely believe in the law of attraction. So that goes into my spell wording. But I also believe in that our universe and everything is a vibration. Everything came into existence through spoken word or vibration. So, and that's it. I also believe in like ancient geometry and, oh gosh, the flower of life and Om, which I talked about yesterday in my video. So I just want to go in briefly about my beliefs as far as how to construct wording and why it's so important as far as manifesting your magic. First of all, let me just say, I believe that everything is made from that initial, whether you call it Om, whether you call it like in the Bible when it talks about in the beginning was the Word and the Word was God, so that everything came into existence through that word, through that vibration, right? We know that you can talk to plants, whether that's like breathing on them, which I like to do, or speaking to them in certain tones, and they will flourish. Whereas if you don't talk to them, or actually one of the things that was suggested in the previous video that I did yesterday was the element of earth. Let me find it in my book here. The element of earth, which is also related to the root chakra. I believe that's the one. And you can't find it when you need it, right? All right. I believe it was, gosh, I don't remember. I think it was lamb or lam. Lam. I believe that was the one. For the earth. So if you go into a garden or you do this vibration or sound near your garden, you can see what happens. Does your plant life or your garden, you know, is it more fruitful? Does it give you a larger harvest because of doing that? It's something to check out for sure. But so I'm just going to show you briefly. Oops. This is some of the stuff that I touched on yesterday's video, okay? About how, and on a previous, when I did the elemental video, that was on the A-E-I-O for the different, you know, elements. So with saying that, I also believe in the law of attraction, which means what you put your focus on is what you get. Because the universe is like your friend. You are a co-creator, in my opinion, in the universe. And what your thoughts and actions are is a direct reaction to what you continue to get in your reality. So that's why, you know, something that I used to do all the time was, when I say I'd beat myself up, I would make little jokes and make light of it, like, oh gosh, you know, I've got more to love, you know, talking about my weight and stuff like that. And that's a funny way of looking at it. Or saying I got too much junk in my trunk or whatever. Those are the kind of things that can limit us, rather than saying, and why it's so hard to go like, you know, I am beautiful, I am successful, I am strong, I am powerful. These are the things that we need to be saying to ourselves. And these are also the things that we should be doing, in my opinion, when we're doing our spell work. So I'm just going to go over a few of the spells that I have created over the years, just to give you an idea of how I construct spell wording. So this was one that I had done, that I had written in 2018, and it was called Ancient Sleeper Awaken. On this day and those to follow, I awaken now this ancient sleeper and say goodbye to pain and sorrow. I choose to love and heal myself and others. I release my anger and fear and tap into my endless powers. Today, I finally recognize that from within, my ability to create at my intention's whim. I manifest now peace and abundance, remembering always my words and thoughts hold consequence. That was one of them. You see how the wording, it's like a past tense, or it's like a present tense. This is what I am drawing to me. It's not necessarily about will, but it is. It's like a soft will. It's not like, you know, going out there and really fighting for things. It's just being confident in what I have, so that I can continue to draw more of those things to me. Another one, this was an awakening journey that I wrote. As my awakening has begun, I feel a warm hug from the sun. As Mother Gaia holds me steady, I earnestly pray to be ready. As I remember this ancient wisdom, I pray for discernment and the vision. Like that. Another one, let's see. So, another thing that I did not touch on yesterday's video was, like, there's word value, like ancient Sumerian word value. So, like ka, ta, pa, and ya, are the word value 1. Ka, tha, or ka, tha, fa, and ra equal 2. Ga, da, ba, and la equal 3. They had like a value system, which I find interesting. And then I talked about the different mantras yesterday, right? And the different enlightenment. I just believe that what we put out in a vibration, it's just like another, you know, when I do spell work, I like to compound things. So even though I put my intention in, and I put my passion and my strong belief and all that in, I believe that those are all components. I believe that actually writing a spell and creating a spell, and then voicing it, putting that out into the universe for yourself, for you to hear it, for it to resonate through you, and pushing it out. The same kind of effect like when I'm talking about crystal gritting, putting that vibration into it, and then even though you might not hear it, they're still putting off a vibration, and that intention that you're putting into it. And even when I do them, I'll like say for love, I'll speak what it is, but they have their own language as far as I'm concerned, and they speak it in their vibration. For us, the way that not only can we vibrate, like just from being the energy and our heart rate and stuff like that, and the blood flow and all that, but it's also by the spoken word. That's why it's so easy for me to learn sometimes, because I will try to learn in different manners. Meaning, if I'm reading a book, I will read it out loud to myself so that I retain it better, because not only am I reading it and I'm seeing it, but I'm hearing it back to me, so I retain it better. So, and then I wanted to read just a couple other spells that I had done, or just like affirmations. So a smudging affirmation that I wrote was, I now release all bad, negative, and unhealthy stagnant energy from my family, or from myself, family, and home, and I welcome in only good, happy, positive, healthy, and loving energy into my self, family, and home, while I'm going through with like sage or Palo Santo or whatever. So, I want to read a couple. I think new moon is a great time. I didn't write a new spell for this because I've already shown quite a few spells on my channel or in the spell work that I send out to people. So I figured I would just focus on some of those things, make it easier. Plus I was running a little bit late. So here's a new moon one that I had written. I believe new moons are a great time because it's a time of setting those intentions and putting that will and intention out into the world, right? So here's one that I wrote, and it's called, or it says, new moon in my evening sky, as the earth renews itself, so do I. I reflect now on days gone by as this new deeper awareness grows inside. May the world unite in a wave of love, expanding our mass consciousness to that of a dove. I set the intention now for peace, love, and compassion in their soul, in hopes to raise our collective vibration. And another one, I'm just going to leave you with this. And, you know, I hope that others join in on this as well and talk about what they do in order to, hopefully he's going to be done. What they do in their wording, their spell wording. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud, but. And the last one I'm going to leave you with is, on this powerful new moon tonight, all my goals. All right, we're going to try this again. On this powerful new moon tonight, all my goals I do have in my sight. My health improves with every passing day as my deep psychic awareness grows in every way. I open myself to great wealth and abundance. I live in a state of love, gratitude, and acceptance. Sorry about that. I just can't get him to stop. Drawing all positive energies to me and my family, happiness, peace, and joy, forever steady. As I will this to me, so mote it be. So I'm going to leave you with that because we have a full moon coming up. Or well, a full moon is tomorrow. But we have a new moon coming up, I believe, on the 22nd. And I thought that that was really powerful right now for healing and prosperity, which is what a lot of people are really in need of right now around the world. So I'm going to hold this up if you would like to use it and join me as I use it on the new moon. If you want to pause it and write it down or whatever, okay? So as I was saying, I would love to hear what your thoughts are on wording. I mean, like, I like to rhyme mine. I know some people don't like that, and that's okay. There is no right or wrong way, honestly. It's what feels right to you. But I do think that rhyming for me is important because it gives me that oomph. When I say a spell, when I really say a spell, I say it like as in present tense, like I have it already, like I'm confident in that, and passionate, and, you know, all those things. It comes down to belief. You know, even in, let me turn this around really quick. I don't know if I can. like you see on my wall right there. Even in the Reiki, there are words, spoken words for the different healing modalities, like the power symbol that you see on the lower left-hand corner, the power symbol in Reiki. That is also called the Chukure. So you can heal with words and the symbol itself. So I hope you have, guys. I hope you check out the other channels. And I am sending you love and light. Thank you. Bye-bye.